And we're back. Again. It seems OBS is not happy with something. I don't know what's... Nothing has changed since the last stream. Or no updates to software or anything like that. Nothing that should affect it. But it seems to have just crashed on 2 occasions. So yeah. We're back on again now. We'll give it a go, but if it crashes again, I won't continue the stream. So apologies for any abrupt end to the stream. If it does happen again, I will then need to resort to reinstalling software and stuff like that, and other troubleshooting, in which case streaming is not going to be practical. So we'll try this one more time. If it disconnects again, then thank you very much for watching, and catch you next time. If not, well, let's get on with it, shall we? I was busy trying to pull this last of the 6 plates that I found towards the other cluster. Okay, that should actually be fine where it is. Alright. Okay, so let's... Good. This could keep us busy for a little while. Alright, first one. We are going to actually rotate it. Oh, doesn't. Ah, there we go. Takes a while for it to okay, it does actually respond. It's very slow. It's like the tractor beam is struggles to.
Oh, you're finding it now. Remember what I've been telling?
Yeah. But they do respond, but they are extremely slow, like they're really heavy.
That's what I was telling you the other day. You
It's
do
good.
anything with that thing, it kind of the yo-yo effect
Yeah.
goes back and forth. Pull it forwards, it comes further than you. It's not like you flip it like 2 months ago,
Yeah.
where you just pull and push it and it goes where you want to go. Now you have to. Oh my God, no! It's gonna. I have
Yeah,
to
this
keep
the
it still. It's a lot more work with the large
yeah.
panels, and it's not making your time.
No, it's not. It's
That's what I was saying. It's more time spent
trying to
doing
position the stuff than actually, yeah,
right.
doing it, yeah. Um
Yeah, they're not making life easier. That's for sure.
okay, hang on a moment.
So that's 10. These all. Interesting. Excellent. Okay. Looks like. Is it good? What's this one?
Okay, let's scrape this thing.
Need to break this one up.
Whoa, what the fuck? Just crank down the thrust control here on this thing. Okay. Let's try now. Okay, let's get some scraping done, yeah. This panel is progressing relatively well. Oh shit. There goes my OBS again. Oh, that seems hasn't okay. Hasn't dropped out this time. But I heard the same chime as the previous two, so I assumed it was some kind of disconnect. Oh, maybe not. So what chimed like that? Ooh, I am way too close to this. Why am I so close to this panel? How did I land up so close to that panel? Been drifting.
Yeah, I've basically loaded up my bags as far as I can.
On that one asteroid?
And that one asteroid, yes.
Oh.
95 out of 96 SEU.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And basically 49 to 45 backside to quartz ratio. Nice. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to head in, but I will be back.
Okay. I'm gonna just carry on with this.
Alright.
Got enough to keep me busy here for a while. I'm only just finished getting probably about 3/4 of the way through the first big plate.
Okay. No, that's cool. Then I can jump in on you once I have emptied out. Nice.
Right, we're gonna have to reposition.
Okay.
Hmm?
I just disconnected. Need to start my machine up.
Oh.
Well, not my machine, but the game.
Restarted again.
Hopefully, I will not be lost in the woods somewhere. Being rather crappy.
Salvaging can be extremely slow.
Just say paint drying.
Not quite as bad. Watching a pot boil.
Yeah, something like that.
Contact. My chats are not showing. Sick. Technical difficulty. Oh, okay. What was that? Okay, never mind.
Started. Again. A little.
Sorry?
No, I just put into chat in case somebody's wondering why it's part 3. You are running out of hydration. You are going to die.
Oh shit, my hydration down to 18%, okay. Wasn't paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'll probably notice it in a couple of percents when your vision starts to blur and things.
By then things can. Then it goes fast.
Yeah. Job comes first. Right, that one's done. Okay, and that's just 6.8 or 5.8 SCU on that one panel. Okay, so that's not too bad. Basically 2 and a bit panels to fill the hopper. Okay, let me get out and hydrate myself.
Using a braid or something, or
Cinches. Still got the
cinches.
cinches. I had the braids on, but yeah. Haven't changed anything since the last claim.
Okay. So I definitely don't get a full cargo with 2 with my braids. But this
That's
doesn't
off.
take that long.
Okay, let's have a squiz. Here we go. Alright. There. The blue, grey, and white TCS Crusader edition flight suits look quite nice underneath the grey, the Mac Flex. You just see hints of blue coming out with the armor. Okay, so a little bit of sustenance. Let's have some hydration. Yeah, we drink another one.
It was actually a good experience with a gadget. It worked out quite well.
Okay, that's good.
Since the rock had a very high instability,
Mm-hmm.
and I used the gadget that kind of went against instability.
Okay, so help stabilize it. Yeah.
Yeah, and so obviously it didn't blow up as badly as it would have
You managed to
had I
keep it
not
in the
used.
green.
Uh, Not only in the green, but when it's instability, it means that when it fractures, it can fracture quite
Badly, yeah.
extensively, yeah,
Violently, yeah.
violently, and so I think it helped quite a lot. So instead of 200 and something, it put it down to 69 instability. So that was definitely a plus.
Okay, right.
I'm just glad that I was able to fracture the rock in the first place without going active on my modules. I wish I could find a nice setup with passive modules that works, so I don't have to always have to fret about using the modules.
Okay, right. This plate is not done. Fuck. Okay. Right, next one.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
landed. Go to the refinery and start the process.
Okay, let's try this again. Now my beams are lining up again.
Yeah, sometimes you need to use the right shift, double punch it to align them again.
Nope, it's not. Not doing anything. None of the even the keyboard and mouse controls, and don't want to change it.
What server error incoming or something? No?
Try and use the gimbal, mouse. Oh god, they're all over the fucking place. This is making it very difficult. Ah, okay, there we go. In gimbal mode now it converges.
You have to have gimbal mode, otherwise it
Eh?
doesn't make sense. Yeah, you can't align when it's not in gimbal.
Ah, it's doing it. Seems to be behaving itself again now. Why the controls seem to be so finicky though. Good practice for the fine motor skills, using the flight sticks to do this rather. Alright, it's... 8.5 SU so far.
Scraped or cargo?
Scraped. Okay.
Oh, have you seen or anything about elevator problems the last couple of times? I haven't. I must say,
Elevator problems? Not. No.
so I must have fixed it.
Um. Maybe. I don't
So
know. Or maybe it's just.
I've not seen any issues, and well, I'm looking at the chat, and it's usually just, oh, I can't get my ships to come out, or I have to change the station or something because my
Yeah.
hangar's not working. But it's not no
No,
longer
I haven't noticed any major issues or anything like that.
the same. So I think they might have fixed that one, possibly.
Maybe.
Slowly the game is getting better. It's quite nice to see. So I'll wait to see what the new update's going to bring.
The weather system and the radiation, amongst other things. Engineering.
Yeah, well, I haven't really heard that much about engineering. So if it's not quite the
Yeah, it's not complete engineering. It's only certain aspects of it. I mean, just suppose
right,
like like they brought in the fuses and stuff. Now they're bringing in the next
right,
part of it.
true. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Be a bit
Do it,
chunky.
do it
More
in bits and pieces and make sure each aspect of it works as they bring it in.
true. Well, it's better coordination than the last 5 years. Anyway, so definitely been a marked improvement in the gameplay. Let me just hydrate before I come out again. And let's see what we can do next. Just drink before I do anything else. I'm not bringing them all out again. I'm not going to
Okay.
do any more hunting. So I'll have to see what ship I'm going to bring. So I do want to do a bit of exploring. So I'm bringing a little explorer. Yep. Go. Right. Out. Oh, arrow to helping. Any vertical takeoff functionality new that I see. Always try each ship.
What you trying to do?
No, I'm just saying, when I get into new ship, I always try and see if it does have vertical takeoff, because that does help sometimes with things. Let's see. It's getting right now. Yeah. Xenox is on as well.
I see, so.
I think he prefers the French crowd.
Yeah, he said his English is not good. He joined, doesn't.
Yeah, well, it's not gonna get better by just not speaking English. So needs to push himself a little bit. And yeah, I know. The last time we played was yeah, so and so. Did not complete anything either. It's just a little bit hardcore. And, Polaris is not
You should try one of the other
specifying.
mining areas. One of the other mine sites.
Oh, you want to try a different one? Okay.
I'm just saying, you probably find it'll be in a different mine site. I mean, it's random where they appear.
No, I mean, well, I was going to come to you
Oh, okay.
and just look around for some maybe ships. I think would be a little bit more interesting to actually go to a ship and salvage that. We could find something.
Just need to check something quickly. Okay.
Let's see. Okay.
I just saw you fly past.
Yeah, he didn't want to let me go straight to you, so I had to go to the planet first. I can't wait until they fix that, so you can go straight to your target.
Okie dokie. Next one. Oh, that one's already been scraped. That's where I tossed that one, yeah. Others should be... That's next one. Let's quickly...
Have you actually seen that the asteroids here actually rotate and
Yep,
stuff?
but they move, yeah. They spin, yeah.
That's the difference to the normal asteroid belts, where everything's just...
It's relatively static.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Doing this kind of work takes a fair amount of focus. So you'll have to excuse me if I'm a little quiet. I'm going to do this with my flight sticks as controls, instead of just keyboard and mouse.
Maybe we'd have more luck with different mining base, but you don't know what you have until you actually search it.
Yep. And like I said, the events happen across. I mean, there's quite a few of these mining bases now around the system, and the Polaris missions tend to take place relatively close to them. It's almost like they're sort of spawning points or something.
I was hoping that there might be wrecks or something of some sort, but this mining base seems to not have the best.
And my hopper's almost full. Yay.
First one.
Yeah.
Okay. But you not before that.
Hey?
I was hoping that maybe you're faster than I was. I'll tell you, salvage is no longer the fastest, easiest way
No, it's not.
anymore.
It takes a lot of time. It is literally grinding.
They have really taken the fun out of it.
I think because it was such easy money that... Yep, there we go.
Yeah, but now hauling is the big thing.
Well, it means more salvaging for the rest of us to do.
Yeah, but not if it doesn't pay as well. They really have to balance things out.
You probably find there's going to be when more of the sort of economically orientated things sort of come into play, like being able to market and sell things that and stuff like that, and crafting and those kind of things. Once all those come in, the economy needs to obviously be readjusted to accommodate all those things. So you probably find we'll get a big sort of update or patch or something with regards to the economy at some point.
I hope so.
To get it to balance again.
For people that don't like hauling, this is really not
And
too much fun.
I think, you know, the thing is you've got to try and sort of balance it out as well in that, you know, okay, per hour, what can you earn between hauling, mining, and salvaging, and you know what's the max, you know, what's the minimum, you know, those kind of things, and sort of try and get a feel so that at the end of the day, whether you're salvaging, mining, or hauling, or any of the others, you should kind of be earning more or less what the next guy is earning, on average. You know, between
I
you
mean,
know,
obviously,
if
something
you
a year
spend
and
3 hours salvaging, 4 hours salvaging, and you come out with 1 million UEC from 4 hours of salvaging, from 4 hours of hauling, you should be coming out with more or less the same, and the same with mining or anything else. So there should be no like get rich quick.
no, they should.
Everything should be a work relate. You know.
Okay, but it should also be, how much danger you're in. The risk has to also be there.
Yes, okay, yes. The risk offset is also, yes, something
It's risky
that
if
needs to be taken into consideration. Um,
but just by hauling, being able to make millions more than when you're out there and actually doing scraping and
Now,
can
you're as much at risk sitting in, you know, trying to mine an asteroid, someone coming to pirate you and take your ship, or salvage, as it is hauling. In fact, you're probably more likely to, because miners and salvagers tend to kind of sort of stay in a relative area. They don't move so much, whereas, you know, a hauler is jumping cargo routes, you know, QT from one place to the next, and so on. Little you know, unless you want to interdict um, um, QT lanes, um, you've got more luck probably trying to find someone mining or salvaging to rob. My opinion, how I see it. Um,
yeah, that's what I'm
and
saying.
and I
It
mean,
should
if you think about it, you know, in the difference between the missions in Pyro Stanton, if you go to Pyro to do, you can pick up VLRTs for 100K. But obviously the risk of encounter a bad encounter with another player or something, or some other lawless faction, is much greater. So why is this thing not ejecting, auto ejecting? Okay, one SU out. Please clear the conveyor belt. There's nothing on the freaking conveyor belt.
you just have to step on it yourself and then get out just to clear it. Sometimes
I just click the continue ejecting, and then it just
the animation kind of just gets stuck somehow. You just have to give it a little kick. Step on the belt and
boxing
then
pro, yeah.
get off and then do it.
That's working now. Why can't it just auto stack the boxes?
You have to buy that other ship to do that.
You should be able to buy some kind of modification that you can fit inside that will grab and automatically a salvaging blade with an AI to automatically unbox and pack your.
anything else for them to sell in the cash shop? I wouldn't be opposed to it, but the problem is it won't pack 40 boxes into the cargo. It'll just pack the 13.
It'll only pack what it knows to be on the grid. Yes, yeah. But I mean that in itself is already would be save you emptying the hopper the first time. Because it would just unpack and load up those 12 or 13 that would eject, and then you fill it up again, and then you only have to come down once to shuffle everything around to get the second hopper to fit into the cargo hold.
Say I've not seen any panel fields the time that I've been flying around here.
Yeah, they seem to be very scarce in this area. I mean, this is the only panel field that I found. Thankfully, it was a relatively large one.
I found 10, 8, 4, 6, those kind of sizes, but not like the 20 or 22 or 28 that I
This one can actually stay
occasionally
there.
come across in the Allen belt, but
The Aaron belt.
yeah.
Okay, let's go and continue scraping. We've offloaded that. Get another very chill evening tonight. Very laid back. No combat stress.
See what Weevil comes up with. Should he join us? But it looks like he is fully engaged with his Kona tonight. And it's good. It's good. So that cart is out of the game for a bit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he said he's going to be absent for a month or two.
Okay.
So, do what you need to do. As long as you find your love for the game again, we're still going to be around here. We'll miss him. So,
No, haven't seen much of anyone else actually lately.
yeah. I think they're still kind of waiting for new things to happen. But if they're waiting for fixes, then there have been quite a few.
Beam spacing's gone much again. Keeps shifting. Why does it keep shifting?
I'm not seeing any panels at all. Yeah, it does
There we
say
go.
mining base, but still, it could have a little bit of other things here as well.
Oh, I'm quite close to this plate again.
A little bit more than I currently have lying around in this thing.
Oh, they are. No, man. Fuck's sakes.
Yeah, I'm zipping past too fast. Going to present those.
Sorry?
I'm flying quite fast right now
Ah.
through this place, so maybe just takes a little bit more time to manifest. 5,250, what is that? 5,250. Oh, 1,750. That I haven't seen a single other ship than the two that we found at the beginning. There's a little the clip that I watched. The guy was like, "Yeah, well, I come across derelicts quite often, and he made a couple of million scraping stuff and
Yeah.
doing that." I said, well, yeah, well, if I'd find a Polaris each time I go to a base, then maybe. But right now, like this.
You know, with what are the what's the names to used to take the Hunt the Polaris mission and sort of try and sort of hover around the outskirts waiting for the battle to be over and then go in and scavenge what's left.
Okay. It can be dangerous as well.
Sorry?
That can also be dangerous.
Yeah.
Because you don't know, some of your fellow Versos are not very nice people. Just shoot you for the hell of it. If you got a cargo space, then they might just add insult to the injury by looting you.
Yeah. There is that risk. There is always that risk.
And it's gameplay that I'm not too keen on.
It's the same as me doing the mercenary contracts at the planet's alignment facilities. We've got to go clear out the paths of Ninetales or whoever. But it's also a PvP environment, so you'll get players rocking up to come and do to find the loot boxes or to get the keys or whatever, or to come and activate the PAF. So they can go activate the orbital laser.
Live and let live kind of guy.
Yeah, for most of them, it's everything that's there is a target, regardless.
Not so nice. I mean, it should be a co-op game, not so much a free-for-all, which would be nicer. That's why it would actually be nice, if they actually fix the reputation thing. If you're a bad guy or not very nice guy, then other people should see that.
Lasers off again.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
No, they keep drifting off to one side or apart, and I have to keep going back and realign them. I don't know why. They never used to behave like that. And I don't have beam alignment and stuff set on my flight stick, so I've got to put my hands on for keyboard and mouse. irritating.
I need more buttons.
Yeah, I've been looking again at that, the VKB Stegs system, which is a
Ooh, I've got a
space
20,000.
space flight throttle. So it's kind of a combination of a regular throttle, your main forward and back thrust, and then grip is your twists forward and back and left and right to give you your strafe axes. But it's a modular thing, so you can add button modules to it. So it's like, okay, yeah, right, I want that button module and I want that button module.
Okay, I don't know if you heard me, but I have a 20,000 for you.
20,000. Okay, I'm still quite busy with this one. I think I've got another large plate and a medium one before I am done. I'm about 2/3 of the way through this one large plate. Okay. The cinches do take a little longer. I didn't think about that. I should have put the braids on.
It would be nice if you had, some kind of onboard and you could swap them out.
I'm going to combine the one braid that I've got with the cinch. See if that goes a little quicker. And now the beams are sitting at like to the right and above my cursor, and they're actually overlapping. The left one is more to the right and the right one's more to the left. They don't freaking stay aligned for some reason. I can realign them in gimbal mode, but as soon as I go back out of gimbal mode and they go back, then they shift again. I see there they're lined up. Now they've moved again. Okay, let's see. Actually, that's a little bit better.
Okay, I'm setting up the table for you.
Okay, that one's done.
Okay,
Alright,
cool.
there should be another large plate nearby. Whoa. Okay. Whoops. Okay, there. Damn it. Right on top of me. There's two, it's two triangular, okay, two medium-sized plates. Okay, let's switch here. But even the medium plates fling around. Difficult to control now. Right.
So would you be interested in 5 large, 3
Sorry?
medium?
Sorry?
Would you be interested in 5 large and 3 medium? Good.
Like I'm just got one more busy with a medium, and I got one more to do, and then I'll come and do that because yeah, that will be more than enough to complete filling me up for the evening.
I could go and get a cargo ship and we could unload some. it's going
What's
to
the
take
time?
me to
It's already
actually.
~11. No, I don't think we just fill up the hopper, this hopper, fill the cargo hold properly. 2 loads and 1 more hopper load, and then I think I'm going to call it a night because I'm actually feeling quite tired this evening.
Well, I can't fit 12 into the ship, so that's what, another hopper.
What are you flying?
315.
You're 315 again, okay.
Well, for this work, it's perfect.
Yeah, no, it is an exploration slash pathfinder ship. That's its purpose.
Yeah, well, I'm rounding up again, so
You're playing just salvage cowboy.
Yeah.
Lassoing and pulling them around.
Yeah, it's fun. It's lots of fun. I love the ship.
I like my 325 as well.
Yeah, but it doesn't have that.
But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't have the tractor beam and the cargo, but I like my 325 for its. It's because not everyone has them. Not a lot of people have them, and they're actually pretty decent ships. And it's one of the few fighters you can bed log in. It means it's technically a light fighter interceptor. It's meant to. When I originally bought it, I kind of liked the idea of being the bounty hunter who lives in the ship and just kind of, off grid and just picks up contracts and just on this planet, on that planet, whatever, and just parks wherever and lives in the ship.
Unfortunately, it doesn't have the weaponry to really be a contender.
Sorry, can't hear you, was he?
It doesn't have the weapons to be a real threat to most ships.
Yeah, but I mean, the bounty hunting that I had that I had in my head was what they describing bounty hunting will become eventually, which is actually, having to track down and find people and bit more of a sort of a gameplay aspect to it than just killing people, being told where they are and killing them. It was meant to be about investigating and stuff. And that's what sold me on the bounty hunting aspect. So, I mean, the package that I got was called the Bounty Hunter package. At the time, so yeah. Alright, we're up to 6.4 SU. I've got 1 medium plate left. Just started it. Which probably push me to about maybe 8 if I'm lucky. 8 SU if I'm lucky.
Beacons.
Say again?
Beacons. I miss beacons.
Beacons.
Having beacons that you can set.
Yeah.
So you can go do other things while you can find your way back. That is something that I really miss with this bloody game. They really have to fix that.
7.9. Oh, okay. A little bit over 8 we're going to get out of this one. Right. So about 3 SCU maybe. Or medium.
It's just so.
Sorry?
I'm just saying, it's changed so much. Used to be so much more, and worth so much more as well. They really buggered it up.
Ah, they just rebalanced it.
Well, they should balance it back again.
Not meant to be easy.
That's not easy, is it? It's time consuming. It's your time.
Yeah.
So, should be worth something. That's where I have a bit of problems with. You know, for 4 hours work, $400, 400,000. That is a time sink.
Anything in this game is a time sink. When it comes to making money. I mean, whether you're mining, salvaging, it's all the same. Even bounty hunting and mercenary work. Right, I think that's all of them now.
Okay, well.
Oh, no, I've still got a fucking large... I have got a large plate here. Okay, I thought I'd done everything. He's like, okay, I'm not... Alright, let me, switch that.
So I might have to go and get my vulture so that I can finish this field off once you're done.
Okay, I was going to say, let me just bring this plate over to you and then you run off and get your vulture, but it's going to take me too long to do that.
Yeah, I think I'm 80 kilometers or so
Yeah,
away from
you are. And I mean, you can push about 10, 15 meters a second at most while pushing a plate.
Mhm. I just hope these things don't despawn.
They shouldn't.
I don't know. I think once you push them out of their orbit or where they were, that kind of resets things. I'm not sure. I'm hoping. Because I do go and I normally fling them out of where the position that they were.
Yeah,
Just,
you corral them.
yeah,
Corral them.
no, not just that, but when I do it solo, then I do a plate, a panel, and then once I'm done, I just take it and with the beam, I just chuck it out underneath, away from me,
Yeah.
just so that they're not in the same position.
Yeah, it makes it easy to keep track of which ones you've done and which ones you still need to do. Yeah, I mean,
Not
I
really.
do pretty much do the same as well. Try
Not
to, anyway.
really.
Eh?
Because I always, not really, because I always flip around and, go left
Oh,
or right. And so I do change my position. And then when I fling, it's basically just always either to one side or,
just away from the
well,
cluster. Yeah.
well, if you're in a normal cluster, then they're not really clustered. they are quite far apart. Sometimes I don't find the next one, and I'll just go for the next field if I can find one.
Do you see blue flashes happening in the environment around us?
Yeah, it's the cloud.
Okay, alright. I'm just wondering if it was just me, or
No, no, it's
if
the
it was a
nebula.
graphics glitch, or if it was actually meant to be there. Okay.
No, there seems to be some
Kind of activity in the
something going
cloud.
on.
Some
Yeah,
electrostatic or something
yeah, yeah.
in the
Something
cloud.
like that.
I mean, we are inside a nebula.
More or less, yeah. Yeah. Not really flashing, but kind of
You're not. Yeah.
swirling.
Every so often, I notice like a bright like a lightning strike would illuminate clouds nearby.
Yeah, yeah,
That sort
yeah.
of flash every so often.
Well, near the base, there was a real kind of zap going on,
Okay.
as if somewhere some kind of spark generator or something was going off. Yeah, where the attack was.
Yeah.
It kind of came out of that direction from the spark.
There's some kind of facility or something on the asteroid that's might be causing it.
Yeah, probably some kind of laser or so. Sorry.
Into edging my way towards the plate again, getting closer and closer to it all the time. Okay, 11.2, and we're about halfway through this plate. I'm probably going to fill the hopper with this plate.
Okay.
But what I'll do is once I've finished with it, I'll come over to you, and then you can go and get your vulture if you want, and
Yeah, finish up.
I'll act as your beacon.
Yeah. I mean, you could finish, obviously, fill your upper.
Oh yes, yeah, so yeah, I've got to offload this as well, and then yeah, I've got another hopper full, so yes. Ice Deeds forgets. Those flare-ups are quite bright at times.
I'm going to be AFK for a minute.
Okay. How's my coffee doing? Oops, yeah. Hey, Dragon doesn't like it when I bring something in front of my face. Oh, yep, there we go. Hopper's full. Alright, let me... Okay, we're gonna leave this last piece. We're gonna head over to Wazzy. Wherever it is that he... Yeah, there's his marker there. Alright, let's switch out of mining mode. Crank up the thrusters. Let's head on over that way. That should... Crusader and then to us. Yeah, fuck that shit. Be able to do a direct jump. That's probably because we're in close proximity. doing here is relatively dangerous because I'm flying an asteroid field without shields. Let's not take that risk and blow ourselves up with 2 full hopper loads of RMC throwaway.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, on my way to you now.
Okay.
Okay, coffee's now finished. You're like quite far out on the outer edges of this asteroid area. By the looks of things.
Well, it seems that's where you're probably going to find more of the things. Makes a little bit more sense that you'd find fragments and stuff at the edges. Well, I don't know.
440. 1870. Up 6,000 up there.
Yeah, it's always like that. You find one and then suddenly all the others just pop up as well.
Yeah.
Knows that your hoppers or your cargo bay is full. Then it comes up with all the good stuff, as usual.
$100. 1750. 1700. Several quite close to each other there.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't just say, oh, 1700 is this, 1850 is that. It doesn't seem to have any kind of reason or rhyme to it, what you find. For me, I would have said, okay, 1800 means,
Asteroid
you know,
C-type. Yeah, some
you know,
kind of identifying.
I mean, 1900 usually is, kind of copper, that kind of stuff. That's the only one that kind of stayed the same for me. 1850 to me would have signaled larger rocks that you really have to use multi crews or so to break apart 1850. But then on the other hand, tried a couple of those, and there were rocks that I could manage solo. So I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah,
You can't say 1700 is this exactly and 1720 is this. I've been finding rocks in different categories, different,
classifications and whatnot. Okay,
yeah,
I've got a
yeah.
10,000 at 12 o'clock as well. 12, 12. Okay, that's my 3 o'clock now. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, well, I've got 5 large for you here, so that's definitely going to fill up your hopper. You don't need to look for anything else.
Yeah, I'm just saying that there's another 10 near, not too far away.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for it once I've finished, got my vulture back. If I find it before you head out.
Okay, I am here.
You see it? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Good.
I'm going to unload the hopper and repack the hold so that we can get I can get all of that in.
All right. So then I will make my way
and
away.
yeah, why did I put
Just
the
have to
landing gear
see.
down? Yeah, and then you can come back to me and.
All right. I'll show you that.
All right. Okay, now this requires a bit of work as well. Okay, let's just have my helmet on. Good boy. Because we're going to be opening the back of the ship up and we're going to be unpacking. All of this has got to be packed out before, so that I can pack what's out in the hopper. And then I'm going to repack it all again.
Unless you want to gift me some boxes before I leave.
No, it's fine. No stress. No stress. No, I mean, either way, it's the same amount of work. And then you've got to offload them there, and no, man.
That's not going to be too much of a problem. Then you can at least keep on scraping.
This is a little bit of something different to do for a minute or two.
Okay.
Try not to bump the boxes like that. Keep them relatively close together so that we don't lose them.
At some point, I'm going to have to take my raft and do a horizon transport.
Seraphim down to
From Cruel.
Grill.
Take all my ore and.
Oh, right.
I've been refining quite a bit. I'm just not sure how much it's going to be. Hoping I can get to 100 SCU, which is going to be 700,000, so that's 2 weeks worth of mining, basically.
Okay. There's also been quite a bit of work.
Yeah, definitely. Just finding the damn things is a lot of work. Take me what, half an hour, 40 minutes just to find rocks that I could actually take apart. And then the actual work itself, finding the next lot, and then taking it onto the refinery, getting it refined in bits and pieces, 10 hours here, 12 hours here,
Yeah.
15 that side. So, yeah, takes
Right. Okay.
a while.
Eject. Eject, eject, eject.
No, I can't wait until they bring out a medium-sized salvager. I don't know why they...
A little
How could
two-man one.
Yeah, just a multi-crew, like something equivalent to the mole would have made more sense than actually bringing out a third single-seater salvager. What the hell? Seriously, people.
Give people choices.
Yeah, but why? You had the Fortune came out, what, 2 months ago?
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden you got the Golem. Why? Why? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Where are the other two mining single-seaters? Huh? Where are they? So I don't know. It's very skewed, their thinking.
They
Something I
probably
can't.
have their reasons.
Yeah, but still, doesn't make sense. I thought the Fortune would be, the
Multi-crew salvager.
medium,
Yeah.
medium-sized salvager, but no. I mean, Fortune, as in money, but no. Mining.
Okay, I'm not sure how much. Shouldn't have many more boxes still to unpack.
Oh, you're putting it outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then you should be able to actually make 40. I tried that the other day and I got back, I unloaded, put them on the elevator, and it still only counted 39. I said, what the hell? How did I get it wrong? I thought I actually
It's,
went
well,
in.
3 hopperfuls is 39. Where would the 40th
Yeah,
crate come from?
well, I pulled them out and then I went and took out the one row in front of the eject, went inside, and then I unloaded another box, an extra box. And that should have been number 40, but got back, unpacked, and put it on elevator, and it counted 39. I thought, oh, crap. Did I lose a box somewhere?
Uh, Maybe you did. Maybe it was
Well,
an error, a glitch, and they just removed it.
I don't know. I don't count them when take them out. I just pack the thing full, and I thought, okay, might as well just, go in and unload one extra one, and so other might, I think, yeah, but how could I?
Stay.
I'm pretty sure I did the 40th box as well, but now spilt milk, all that water under the bridge.
All the la-di-da.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. Refuel. Still haven't fixed the refuel bug.
Still
That
having
always
issues
keep.
with the refueling.
No, that you click on landing, and
Yeah.
then it jumps back to the other
Oh,
screen.
yes, yeah, yeah.
You have to go somewhere else and then go back to landing in order to click on the other buttons.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
it's still
it's,
doing that, yes.
so lots to work on, guys. Lots to work on. Still things to fix.
Oh, man.
Get to it. We're thankful for all the fixes you've done, but
Whoa, 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 fuck. Let's get out of the
there
back.
are still a few for you to finish. But it is getting better, the game, so no use complaining.
Okay, that's now locked. Right.
Right. Okay, let's get this in. Oh, 315p. Store. Gotcha. Well, I remember times when I'd pack the boxes in and a couple of sparks too many. There goes your ship. Well, it happened a few times. It's too hectic with the boxes. And then the ship would blow up as well. So I'm glad that they kind of took that out of the game. I think the worst was when the boxes would collide against each other and they were just gonna ramp each other up and then would randomly just explode the ship. So they're causing so much damage to the ship with their constant knocking about. But happy that they took that out of the game. Maybe just hydrate. I don't do anything else.
Okay, might as well just EVA this last bit. Back of the holder's getting a little full now. Damn it. And last one. Right, there we go. 2 full hopper loads in the back. Whoops, ow, you know. Fly into the... Where's the... Here it is. Why is my, Ah, there it is, okay. Just wasn't highlighting. Whoops, whoops, a little too far. A little too eager there with the EVA jets. Come on, not too close. Come on, why is it not...
Yeah. Look down a bit.
Ah,
Further down.
it normally sits there sort of in the junction, but okay, found it. I'm in. Okay. So. Let's go back to mining mode. Alright. It's finished, fine. Actually, I need to take a quick body break. I'll be back in a moment. Go anyway, folks.
Cover yourself. Should need.
Okay, I'm back. Alright.
Don't actually jump to you. But for me
You
to
gotta do it
jump
in maps. If you click on my marker on the map, and then you can plot a course. But it will probably tell you to fly to Crusader and then to me.
That's it. That is it. And I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, because of our proximity to Crusader, your jump point, your nav point, focuses on it.
So I'm just going to fly to you manually.
Because you're coming from Cruel 1, eh?
Yep. Well, luckily I could get to the mining base in one jump. But once I'm here, it wants me to go to Crusader so that I can jump to you.
Yeah.
A bit moronic, but hey. One on here, I might as well just look for. There's 8,000.
Why is my HUD disappearing? My HUD's vanished.
Take your helmet off.
No, I haven't had to hydrate.
You had that problem before, didn't you?
Yeah.
Maybe just try taking off the helmet.
Oh, there it came back on. No, when I switched to third person and came back, and now it seems to have...
Okay. Good.
Okay, there we go. Just a momentary hiccup. Alright. We were getting in position to scrape a plate.
Yeah. 2 medium, large, and then small.
Okay, I'm going to start with them.
So what do you think about the mining bases?
Um,
Not so bad, huh?
not so bad, but yeah, not very much in the way of scrap to salvage.
Yeah, well, if you find some ships, it might be more lucrative.
Yeah.
I would have thought we would have found some more abandoned ships here, but what was it? The other day, Polaris copied that. Starting with the small ones. Okay.
Yeah, I thought I'd get rid of them out, get them out of the way first.
Okay. Well, that's good. Won't have to
You can
deal
start
with
in the large and work your way back.
No, I always go for usually the mediums first.
Uh,
Smalls only if I need to fill up the last little bit. I don't know why they put the little ones in. Might as well just get rid of them. Keep the medium and large. Get rid of the little ones. They're so useless. Less than 1 SEU basically. So I don't see any reason why to keep them.
damn it. Yes. Lost your control. Let's bring that down. Thank you.
Looks like Weevil is entrenched in his game.
Probably. They're probably busy with a new base or something.
Yeah.
It's a very large map, so they're building bases all over the place as they're finding areas of rich resources.
Hmm.
They build a new base.
I don't know. I lost interest in games like that.
Yeah, I when I get stuck into something like that, I get stuck into the building. I mean, I've still got my save game from. I asked Peter, the guy that runs their server, when they finished the first map, which was we were all playing together. I asked him to give me the game database so that I could continue building on my own computer. And I still go back to it every now and then and sort of keep adding to it and whatnot. Yeah, I didn't join them on the second map. And I only briefly joined Weevil on the third map for a little bit of a run around to have a look and see what it was like.
So do you have to buy these? Like, are they extensions or something? Or
Yeah, so the base game is the Exiled Lands. That's the main map, and then you buy the DLC for the Isle of Siptar. But the one that they're playing now, Legends of Shem, is actually a mod by a community, developed by a community. So it's not you can get that for free along with any various other mods.
you still have to buy the base game?
But you have to have the base game, yeah.
How much does that go for?
I'm not sure at the moment. You can check it out on Steam.
That's my problem. I'd rather buy something and start Citizen than another game.
I mean, I've got a whole collection of games, and there's a few that I will play regularly, but a lot of them I hardly play at all. I got them for free, or well, they were like seriously discounted. I thought, yeah, okay, that could be a nice one to add to the collection. I never played them, but anyway. And when I kind of get into a particular game that I enjoy, I get really stuck into it. I mean, I have thousands of hours in Satisfactory building factories and nonsense, and almost 1,000 hours in No Man's Sky as well.
Okay, got a little bit bored of No Man's Sky.
Star Trek Online, I had almost 2,000 hours there. Some of the games, after a while, they changed it in a way that doesn't interest me anymore, and then I like just lose interest, or I achieve a certain point and then an update comes out or something, and then it's like, and then it fucks everything up. It's like, now I'm not starting over. Leave it. Oh, Planet Crafter was the other one I also played quite a bit. That also a nice building survival game.
Which was the survival I liked?
I tried Icarus for a while, but I did not like the mechanics of the game. It just didn't gel with me.
Just see. For a while, I did buy a Steam game when it first came out. Oh, Ark
Evolution.
Ark
Evolved,
Evolved,
yeah. Yeah, I've got Ark as well. I think most I've done is probably played like an hour of it, and it's like, nah.
No, I played, I don't know, not thousands, but a couple of hundred probably. With my own server kind of thing, and then
Yeah.
just testing out all the dinosaurs you could get. Built my bases and stuff. So that was kind of interesting at the beginning, but then I went back to my standard game I played for years. But Guild Wars 2, so.
It's also a massive multiplayer online, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of free to play up to the first expansion.
Okay.
So you get your 80, 80 levels, and basically that's it. You got 80 levels, and then you get your expansion packs with new maps and new features, and that's where
Yeah,
they're
it's
gonna
kind of like
bring.
Dungeons and Dragons Online. Well, Elder Scrolls Online.
I played that for a while as well, but I didn't like the monthly payments
Yeah, I got bored with it
very
as
much.
well.
World of Warcraft, played that for 2, 3 years.
Another one I accumulated hundreds of hours on was Skyrim. Played it through on it in its vanilla form, and then I started modding it. Um, and then added several hundred more hours to that in the modded versions. But yeah, also after a while it was kind of like the mods are nice and everything, but after a while it just becomes the same thing over and over again.
Now, I've got some friends that kind of dragged me along to the different games, and including this one. So kind of adept to them. I'm just sad that they haven't come back to this game, even though it's changed so much. Because they really have, you know, they invested heavily into this game. They bought ships right from the start, not just the little ones. I mean, he's got a merchantman,
Okay.
and he's always asking, "Have they brought it out?" I said, "No, not yet." So he's kind of fixated on that one, but he's got probably around 10 ships at least in this game.
Okay.
So whenever a wipe occurs, he could quite happily get stuck into it quite easily. I'm hoping at some point this year I'll be able to tell him, "Oh yes, you can get your your merchantman. It's in the game. Come, let's play."
Okay. That's these two done.
Okay, I'm on my lodge now. For some reason, it's very quick today. I don't know why. Okay, two medium-sized. I'm at 5 SCU. Started the lodge. Trying to get me up to 8, 9. It's like 2 upgrades though.
Yeah, I'm running in a braid and a cinch at the moment.
Okay. I don't have the patience for cinch. I can't
Ugh,
do
it
that.
doesn't really bother me. I'm not that frantic for time.
For that 10% more.
The braids, the efficiency is lower, huh?
10% here.
Yeah.
But the time
But
is
the
much
speed is
quicker.
better, yeah, because it's a bigger beam.
Yeah. Is the so a braid here diameter 3.5 meters, speed 0.59,
Yeah, I see the cinch.
efficiency 0.76.
Yeah, I see the cinch is a 1.5 meter diameter, 2.48 speed, and efficiency of 0.85.
Yeah, so basically efficiency point 0.1 faster. Or 0.1 more efficient. Speed 2. What? 2.5?
2.48.
2.48. And what the hell is my 0.59 speed? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but remember the cinch is a much tighter beam, eh? It's more focused than the... I mean, it's less than half the diameter of the abrade.
Yeah, okay, but
So it burns through a smaller area much quicker. It's kind of focused in that sense. So the speed will be greater, but your surface area less, and your...
it's not double the diameter.
1.5 meters to 3.5 meters is more than double.
Yeah, okay, but that doesn't make the speed double.
No. But the beam is more dispersed, so it's less effective. That's why its efficiency is low. The cinch is quite tightly focused, so it's a more effective beam.
I don't know. Basically, the first side of the large is done. I'm twisting it so I can get like a little lip on the other side. Yeah, I probably would enjoy a reclaimer, but I don't have
It's a lot of money to fork out.
the patience to, work up 32 million. I'll probably buy 8 other ships before I
Before you get to that, yeah.
There are some ships that I would like to try, or I'll probably be able to get those other ships once I have the reclaimer.
Yeah, that's the other thing though, is it's, okay, it'd still take the same amount of time, you'd just be able to crunch bigger things much quicker. But, I mean, when you're taking on whole ships, then the amount of CM in that you can grab...
That's why I want the medium salvager. That's why I want actually pay for the damn thing. Real money wipes. Scrap this one. Take my vulture and actually, what is it? What do they call it?
Melt it.
Melt it, yeah. It's the only thing I would melt it for. Depends on how much they would sell it.
What did you pay in dollars for the vulture?
170.
$170.
Yep. I have no idea what a medium-sized salvager would
Yeah.
cost that damn much already. Probably 300 or something. So not sure if I'll ever get that.
Okay.
Not like I'm done. Let me come to you. Unless I stumble upon another field of
Okay, how are we sitting at? 5.1 SCU in the hopper so far. 2 smalls and 2 mediums. Basically, 2 smalls and 2 mediums, less than one large.
I don't know. Yeah, doesn't quite make sense to show me some kind of a geometric progression there. 2 mediums make a large kind of thing.
Damn it.
But no Rex. I don't understand it. The other day was such a nice time. Salvaging ships is a little bit more interesting than with bloody
Them
panels.
plates, yeah, no, I get it. It is.
$1,750. I'm a bit confused because I
Uh-huh.
see 4 large that have 5 large.
Yeah.
So see you're working on one,
Yeah, I've only scraped the 2 smalls and the 2 mediums. This is my first large one that I'm busy with.
and you are full hopper.
I am sitting now at 6.9. I think. Can't read it. It's background behind the text at the moment is too light for me to read the white text.
But your cargo is full.
My cargo is full, yeah, so this is my last hopper.
Oh wow! So cinch does actually work out better. It's interesting. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab this large and make it mine.
Okay. Now we're doing 7.4. You
And
can see Weevil's coming in shortly.
the weaver is coming. got bored of Conan.
You probably find that, I mean, yeah, they all have jobs and have to go to bed at decent hours.
Like us a lot.
Well, I mean, I've got a normal 9 to 5 job, but I don't sleep at night, so. And I don't have little children to look after or anything. My kids are all grown up now.
Mm.
So. Don't have any of those responsibilities.
Flipping it down panel is such a
Yeah, I just pivot around it. It's just easier.
you can do it. It just takes a little bit of
Yeah. Yeah, you can do it, but yeah, it's just got to do it
my
little bit, gently, gently.
just waiting for the wheel. For some reason it does feel like it's faster tonight.
Sorry?
It feels like it's faster. My salvaging.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Not sure why. It's 1.8. 1.9. 13. Yeah, just going to print the hopper.
8.7.
Maybe the Weeble can bring his reclaimer.
To scrape plates.
Oh well. Maybe we can go to another mining base and then have a go and see if we can't find something worthwhile to scavenge that side.
Oh, we can try another one, yeah.
Or we could take out that tack. Kill it with the reclaimer. It wants to shoot missiles so badly.
Let's stop doing that.
What? Tractor beam on an Andromeda. Don't have tractor beams on Andromedas. What are you talking about?
Now, where would the tractor beam on Andromeda be? I mean, on any constellation, actually.
Oh, the Taurus has a tractor beam.
Does it? Oh, okay.
That's the power version, so it should have something.
I suppose.
So I'm not sure how this guy is asking in chat, global, how to use a tractor beam on an Andromeda. Asking his personal multi-tool tractor beam.
Yeah.
Unless he's confused, then he thinks he's got an Andromeda instead of a Taurus.
Could be that,
So
yeah. Could have just...
you should know what kind of ship you're on.
What? Why? Half the time I can't remember what ship I'm on.
Well, if you've got 50 ships, then maybe, but stage you've earned each and every one of those ships, so I can't remember which one you have. My height, in my big best days, I had what 18 ships or something.
Okay.
I used to have 18 ships before the big wipe, the last one. Now I'm down to, how many do I actually have? 10 or so.
A lot more than me.
Yeah, well, the event was the big one that got me all these other ships. The mining events, those were nice. especially the first couple of days. They didn't know what they did. That was kind of cool. Until they popped up to it. They found out what they did wrong and fixed it.
Okay, that one's done.
Right there. Okay, grab one of the mediums. Oh no. The window fogging is.
Does yours still do that? Okay.
Oh, the left corner, bottom corner, has the first signs of it.
I don't seem to get that.
You see the first little beginnings of it. Which kind of pisses me off. The only way to get rid of that shit is to claim the ship. Sucks big time. Normally when you repair the ship, it should get rid of any.
But it shouldn't be doing that at all, should it?
I don't know. I've had it since I've had the Vulture. I've not experienced it as badly as it used to, but I'm just noticing it right now. Maybe this is the extent of it. It's not going to go further, but
Maybe.
remember. But you've been in yours.
I've been in
just
mine
as
the
long
whole
as well.
time, longer, and it hasn't done anything like that.
No, I can see. I don't see it in your corner.
Oh, none of my screens are fogging up at all.
It's just beyond weird. Got a special ship then.
You've got a special ship.
It seems.
You've got a moisture leak somewhere in your ship.
Yeah.
A cooling pipe or something that's got a leak and it keeps cooling, frosting on the condensing on the glass.
Toilet is leaking.
Yeah.
It definitely is not as quickly.
You're breathing too much. Getting all hot and steamy in the cockpit of your ship.
I understand it if you take off your helmet and shit like that, but I never take off my helmet, or I always put it back on once I'm done drinking. So that there should not be any kind of frosting up of the windows.
Yeah, I know your
Oh.
life support system should be maintaining a set temperature and humidity level and all that kind of stuff. Well,
Right. So where the hell is that shit coming
yeah.
from? Looks like Mr. Weevil is not coming, or abandoned the attempt. And does the game take that long to start up?
I know, send him an invite.
what you only see it once he actually has the game started up. Menu and stuff.
You should see it when he's in menu already. Well, we'll see. But I mean, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning already, so I mean, it's quite late. He might just be doing something just to finish off his evening.
Okay.
But yeah, I think once my hopper is full, which is in another one SEU's time, I'm gonna head back to Orison. I think I'm gonna call it for the night.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
It is already like 4 hours of streaming. Done 5 hours of streaming again.
Yeah, well, in bits and pieces.
Yeah.
I think next time we can maybe just go ship hunting. Just for panels alone, we took what? How long to find them? At least half an hour on the first couple.
I mean, look, from what I've been able to figure so far, the ships will generally be around the mining facility.
Not really.
No.
No. I got to the mining facility, the first one, and I already saw something in the distance. What, 17 kilometers away? Got closer, scanned it, and it said Polaris. I said, what the hell?
Okay.
Very carefully got closer to it, and it didn't shoot at me. I said, okay, kind of cool. I went up even closer, and I tried to scrape it. Finger on the accelerator just in case. See if it starts shooting, then I'm done for. But it didn't shoot, and it's telling me, no, you can't scrape because it's not a shield.
Yeah.
Okay. And I said, okay, can I maybe exit, get into it? And I thought, no. Let me not provoke that thing. If it turns alive and goes after me, I'm absolutely cooked.
Well, then you need to kill all the NPCs on board and take it over.
I don't know. If it's just sitting there, then I'm pretty sure it's going to be abandoned. I mean, like the Connie that I found later on, the Andromeda.
Might have been abandoned.
No, it was abandoned. Andromeda
No, but what I'm
was like,
saying is that it could have also been though in a ready spawn state, waiting for whatever to activate it, and then you probably find all the NPCs and everything come to life inside, and it starts behaving the way it's meant to.
I don't know. It's not sure if it works that way. I mean, it should generate some ships randomly in your area at some point, especially if it's kind of a base situation. Then I would understand that it would generate a ship.
Right, there we go.
Just
My hopper is full.
you are finished.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I won't be able to squeeze any more out of either into the vulture, or for that matter, me, myself, and I. Or tonight, my eyeballs are aching, so I think it's time I call it.
Yeah, okay.
But if Weevil finally pops on, the two of you
Well, probably if he does bring out the other retaliator, we might just try and do some ship bounties or something like that, and scrunch him up. That was quite fun.
with
Yeah,
the reclaimer.
yeah, that was rather fun. those guns are not too bad.
It's size
Considering
5s, aren't they?
yeah.
Well, that's pretty. That's a pretty good amount of firepower for an industrial ship. Okay, alright, I'm gonna go for OM1. Stand by. And
Yes.
engage.
Continue on a little bit. Seems to be finished all enough. The door is still open.
Now, where is Seraphim? Yep, that's the Hurl. Pyro. Seraphim thing? Yep, there it is. Oh, but I'm actually going down to Orison anyway. So I could have just gone to Crusader, silly me.
Yeah, might have been easier. Great, okay.
Where is... Oh, there's Orison.
Are you gonna sell?
Probably, yeah.
Going,
Yeah.
well, let's hope you're gonna get the full price of it. I think best price at Orison is 10.8.
Yeah, that's fine. And where else am I going to go with the damn stuff?
Well, there are places. There's one place here
Uh-huh.
that has theoretically better price,
And that would be?
around 11-ish.
Say again?
Around 11,
Yeah, where?
supposedly. Uh, phew, one of the outposts.
Oh, no, fuck. That's not worth my time. Nah, this'll do. I'm not that fussed.
I can't remember where that is. It's one of the outposts. But I think the elevator, cargo elevator, was kind of an issue for a long time. Not sure if it's fixed. Not really heard anything about it. I think, or was it in Pyro? Maybe that's why. I think there's one place here in the system that you can also sell it. I have to look it up. Right. And if you do get to the TDD, just let me know what the price is for RMC, and then I will decide whether I'm going to fill up my raft with all my junk. I have to make some money at some point. Not just spend it all the time. So I'm trying to figure out what ship I should buy next. I do want to get a heavy fighter though. Question is which one? Or a light fighter? Medium fighter?
Quite like following the medium fighters myself. But yeah, that is just personal preference.
Yeah, but which one?
Well, I mean, the Hornet, the Super Hornet was quite nice. I quite enjoyed that.
So the medium.
Yeah.
The only light that I kind of have seen was the Firebird. The Firebird?
I mean, yeah, the Warden is what is a heavy fighter, eh? Yeah, it's a heavy fighter.
Heavy, yeah. I just like the extra armor. I don't care about the speed that much. So you can take a punch or two.
Yeah, a heavy fighter, you need your second person on board to operate your turret. When it comes to the...
enough guns to operate yourself.
Yeah, on the nose, but I mean the heavy fighter's job is to take out other heavy fighters or attack bigger ships, not take out small fighters. Oh fuck, the door is open as the crates, you silly twit. Can't go out this way. Gotta go out the side. Yep. Right, let's offload this stuff. Could have parked.
Seems the Weevil is not coming.
Actually, let's yeah, he's probably just doing some admin, like selling some stuff or something.
Well, he could have just come in and said hello.
Oh, let's make use of this ATLS, seeing as we have it.
Yeah, I've got mine at the two different cargo elevators. Morrison. I do want to. Not sure if it's in the game already or it'll be in the game right away. The mech suit.
Oh, the empty.
You know, whatever it's called.
IMPT.
Yeah, I want to try that. But they should also have the Geo. Shouldn't that also be coming into
Yep, the
in-game?
Geo should. Well, it's. I don't know if it's going to be in-game purchasable, but it is available in Stage Store already.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
I'm just
wouldn't buy
wondering.
it from a.
Well, the only reason I would buy it is just because it can, jump that little short jump thing. That would be something that the real ATLS should also be able to do. I don't understand that. Don't they just put some rocket boosters on the bottom? Help the bloody thing so much more. Jump that thing up so you can get your boxes out faster. Could really get into some trouble with that. Some rocket pods on your Atlas. Make the game so much nicer.
Whoops.
So that's where some attachments would be nice. Give your Atlas also some extra features.
It could be interesting if they modular, if they create modules for things.
Yeah. I see you're unloading already.
Yep, almost done actually.
Okay.
Getting the hang of this ATLS again.
Oh, yeah, actually. ATLS, okay. Yeah, I never bother. I just do it.
Hmm?
I never bother my
Oh no,
ATLSs.
it's actually quite quick once you get the hang of it. I mean, I just offloaded the entire 36 within a few minutes, and it's all nicely stacked
I
and locked.
just, I'm not too sure that the box is actually going to be loaded onto the elevator lift.
Well, they latched, so
Yeah, okay, well, I still remember the times when the power of I should put them through the bottom of the elevator floor and they'd be lost. So I kind of lost that fear.
no, the elevator seems to be behaving. I haven't had a single issue so far with it.
Yeah. I still can't figure out. You know, the game is what, 2,500 or 2,700 years, year 2000, 2,700 or something. And there's no Elon Musk with some ex-robots who can help out with that kind of shit. I want to miss the robots in this game. The androids. Give me the androids that unpack the bloody ships. Why do we have to do it by hand? Doesn't make sense. Maybe there was a big robot uprising and got rid of all of them.
Quite probable, quite possible. I mean, having form of AI in the game would seriously change the way you play it.
Okay, I think I have finished all the panels. I have to go and look for some more. Is this empty? These are all the
Damn it. Where did they go?
finished ones. Okay. It's the last one. Ah, that's gonna push me over.
Where did that crate go?
Aha!
No, it wasn't the elevator, it was me. It came flying at me. Oh, there it is. It went flying right past me.
Okay. Good for you.
No, I clicked too quickly and it didn't latch and it came back at me. All of it. And I was able to move the crates quick enough that it was pushing them out. I was able to grab them before they were obscuring the the what's his name coming out of the hopper, the ejection port.
Okay.
Was able to grab them quick enough and put them in the pile without. Right, there we go.
Think you're gonna sell them now, or
Yeah, I'll probably sell it now.
check the prices first, maybe?
Just do a quick check because I think one of them might have gone a little bit. No, no, okay, everyone's on. Not the neatest packing, but they're all attached. Okay, down they go.
39, right? Or did you manage 40?
No, 39. Five, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30, 35, 39. Yep, all there.
Right. Seems like
Need to
you're
hydrate.
VTech does not have a tractor. Turret. It's a gunship.
Right, let's store the ship. Let's get to TDV quick. Okay. Alright, let's get out of this hangar.
Let's see.
Okay. Welcome to Orison. Okay, to the shuttle station.
Six.
Where is the shuttle? They said it's approaching the station. Why isn't it here yet?
Pop up 5 meters in front of you. Magically appear.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, no, it's arriving normally. Where do these guys get these RSI spacesuits from? The ones that look like spacesuits as we know them.
Not sure.
I've
Maybe
seen
they're
it.
store bought.
Oh, you think they're from the pledge store?
Possibly. I mean, they've got the racing suits, but buy or can buy. There's some of them. Well, there's supposed to be a new armor suit coming with Part 3.
Yeah, no, but I've seen the spacesuits. These, you know the one I'm talking about. It looks like a bulky. Basically, it's white. It's got a gold visor. You
Ooh,
seen?
well, I always see in chat people looking for this or that armor. I'm not sure which ones they're talking about, but some of
Oh,
them seem to be quite looked for. So people are, "Oh, I'm going to pay 100,000 or whatever for it." So possibly we'd have to do some half or something.
yeah. Some of them are only available at certain
We've not really done any of
facilities
that stuff.
and in pyro and stuff like that.
That's too much PvP. I'm not too keen on PvP that much. I think my machine doesn't can't handle it too well.
You know that can be a bit of a negative. Get that.
And the contested zones I can't do at all, so I'm kind of giving up on that whole thing. Okay. So what's it going for?
Tell you in a moment. All right, so comp boards, Copian horns, recycled material composite. 10.3k per
Yes.
SU.
And if you either keep it and then do it tomorrow morning or something, or in the afternoon or something.
There's no demand for it currently. Anyway.
Yeah, well, if you want a little bit more for it, then 10.8, 10.7 should be the maximum.
Yeah, we'll check it out sometime. I mean, as long as it's sold before the next update.
It's a couple of thousand more, but it's not really going to make that much of a difference.
No, I don't think so either. Well, there's no demand for it right now. I'll pick it up.
I mean, if you can, unless the patch comes out tomorrow, and get a wipe or something, then that would be
I
unfortunate.
doubt that very much.
I don't know. I don't know. It can happen quick. It can happen quickly. And they decide, oh, there's no more blockers. Here we go. Doesn't have to be on a Friday or a Thursday.
I'm gonna unpack this crate quickly.
Do you want to other update come out on a Saturday? Never happened before.
I know we have had them come out in unusual times.
For years, it was just on Thursdays, Friday mornings or something. I remember that. So it always, oh yeah, there's going to be an update. No, Thursday. Wake up in the morning, first thing, switch on the game, and we'll let it download. You can't count on that anymore. to go out and look for more panels, it seems.
Gone through all those panels already.
Yeah.
How many SCUs you collected so far?
30.
Okay, so 2 loads so far.
Yeah. I might just come in and unload them. But I'm not too tired yet, so I might just keep on going a little bit further.
Actually, yeah, no, that's it. Right, done. Okay.
I'm gonna call it okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it. When my eyeballs start aching, it's not, it just becomes unpleasant. So I'm gonna call it here.
Okay.
Go and have some dinner, and then go and hop into bed. And it's like 1:30 in the morning already. I haven't eaten yet either. It's probably also why I'm feeling the way I do.
All right.
So yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
gonna call it.
Friday,
Yep, Friday we
maybe
will be back.
do something. Hopefully, Weevil's gonna be here as well, so that we can do some other things. I do like these mining outposts, mining bases. They're kind of nice.
Alright. Yeah, well, when he comes back on, when we hook up again, then we can do some thing with the reclaimer or something.
Right. Okay.
Go and make scrap. Sounds like a
Yeah.
plan. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Maybe tomorrow, but yeah, Friday definitely.
Okay.
Okay.
Be informed, and I shall be there.
All right, Wazzy. Cool. Until then, keep well.
Cheerio.
Cheers,
Bye.
bud. Yeah. And that's it for me for this evening from us, stream wise anyway. Couple of technical difficulties this evening. OBS crashed 3 times. Thankfully the 3rd time it didn't close, it just kept running. Don't know what caused that. I need to find out and fix that. We don't have it happen again. Other than that, just a chill evening of salvaging and yeah, exploring the new mining facility areas. When we have a few more people to crew the reclaimer, we'll see if we can go and scrap some of those ships and scavenge and make some more money from those. But we will have a look at that on Friday. So for now, it's goodbye from me. We will see you later in the week. Until then, you keep well. Love and peace to you all. Cheers.